Ladies and gentlemen, imagine this. Two people start their journey at the same point. Both have dreams, both have talent, and both want to succeed. But 10 years later, one is standing at the top, celebrated for his achievements, while the other is still struggling, wondering why success never came his way. Was it luck? Was it intelligence? No. The difference lies in one simple thing: habits. Habits shape destiny because they are the invisible forces that guide our lives in ways we often do not notice. Success is never the result of one big decision or one lucky opportunity. It is the reflection of countless small repeated actions that form the pattern of our days. Every choice you make, every action you repeat, every routine you follow becomes a thread that weaves into the fabric of your future. Some people believe that success comes from talent, intelligence, or luck. But history has shown us again and again that even the most talented person can fail if their habits are weak, while an ordinary person can rise to greatness if their habits are strong and consistent. Think about how powerful habits really are. If someone has the habit of waking up early and dedicating time to learning, they will continuously grow in knowledge and discipline. Over years, this daily commitment builds into expertise and confidence, leading to opportunities that others miss. On the other hand, if a person falls into the habit of procrastination, ignoring responsibilities, or choosing comfort over growth, then even with great potential, their destiny will be filled with regret and missed chances. Habits act like silent architects of your life, constructing either a palace of success or a prison of failure. Destiny is not something that suddenly appears at the end of your journey. It is shaped by what you do in the present moment. The person who consistently chooses growth, effort, and persistence is unknowingly writing a story of success. The one who chooses laziness, excuses, and shortcuts is writing a story of disappointment. That is why habits are far more important than inspiration. Habits determine whether your dreams will stay as dreams or become reality. The truth is simple. Show me your habits today and I can predict where you will stand tomorrow, because destiny is never built in a single day. It is built daily through habits. Small actions create big results because greatness is rarely achieved through giant leaps, but rather through consistent steps taken every single day. When people look at someone successful, they often see the final outcome: a thriving business, a fit body, or a life filled with achievements, but they overlook the small, disciplined choices that led there. Reading a single page may not feel like it changes your life. Saving a small amount of money may seem insignificant, and exercising for 10 minutes might not look like progress. Yet when these actions are repeated daily, they compound into something extraordinary. The secret is consistency, because the effect of small actions multiplies with time, slowly shaping you into the person you aspire to be. Imagine someone who decides to read just 15 minutes every day. At first, it feels like nothing special, but in 1 year, that person finishes several books, gaining knowledge that sets them apart. Similarly, someone who chooses to save a small amount daily builds financial stability over years, while another who ignores this habit struggles with stress during difficult times. The power lies not in the size of the action, but in its repetition. For small drops of water can carve deep rivers, and bricks laid one at a time can build tall towers. The beauty of small actions is that they are manageable and within everyone's reach. You don't need extraordinary talent or resources to begin. You only need discipline to stay consistent. Many people fail because they chase big results instantly and get discouraged when they don't see immediate success. But those who trust the process, who believe that small steps taken daily will eventually transform their life, are the ones who succeed. Each small action is an investment, and with patience, it compounds into a powerful outcome. What feels ordinary today becomes extraordinary tomorrow, and what seems like a small effort becomes the foundation of great achievements. Habits outlast motivation because motivation is like a spark. It burns bright for a moment, but quickly fades away when challenges arise. Many people feel inspired after hearing a powerful speech or reading an uplifting story. but that inspiration often disappears the next day when real life struggles and distractions take over. This is why so many people start with excitement but fail to finish what they began. Habits, on the other hand, are stronger than emotions. Once a positive habit is formed, it becomes automatic, and you no longer need to rely on temporary feelings to push you forward. Consider someone who wants to get fit. In the beginning, motivation might drive them to exercise for a few days, but eventually excuses like being tired or busy can take over. If that person has built the habit of exercising daily at a specific time, they will continue even when they don't feel like it because the routine has become part of their identity. This is the power of habits. They carry you forward when motivation is gone. Motivation can start the journey, but habits are what complete it. Life will always present difficulties, setbacks, and days when you feel like quitting. In those moments, habits act as anchors, keeping you steady and moving forward. A student who has built the habit of studying daily will succeed in exams even when he doesn't feel motivated to open a book. An entrepreneur who has developed the habit of working consistently will build a strong foundation for success, even during tough times. Habits don't ask whether you feel inspired, they simply repeat the actions you've trained yourself to perform. The truth is, success requires long-term commitment, and no one can stay motivated forever. Feelings change, moods shift, and circumstances are unpredictable. But habits are reliable. When your actions are guided by strong habits, success becomes inevitable because discipline and routine replace the inconsistency of motivation. Habits ensure that progress continues every day, turning ordinary effort into extraordinary results over time. Your future is hidden in your routine because the life you dream of tomorrow is being quietly created by what you choose to do today. Every day is like a brick, and your daily actions are the material that builds the house of your future. If your routine is filled with discipline, learning, effort, and persistence, you are building a strong foundation for success. But if your routine is filled with procrastination, distractions, and careless choices, you are slowly constructing a future of regret. What may feel like ordinary habits, waking up late, wasting hours on unproductive activities, skipping responsibilities, can silently destroy potential, just as productive routines can silently build greatness. Think about people who achieve extraordinary success. They are not necessarily smarter or luckier, they simply have routines that support their goals. A writer who makes it a habit to write a page every day will eventually complete a book. A business person who dedicates time each morning to planning and learning will eventually outgrow their competition. Success is not hidden in grand gestures or one-time efforts. It is hidden in the quiet discipline of daily routines. The small, repeated actions you perform without even thinking are steering you toward or away from your dreams. The future is not created in some distant moment. It is shaped in the present through the choices you repeat daily. A person who studies an extra hour every night will be far ahead after a year, while someone who neglects that time will wonder why opportunities pass them by. The routine you follow is like a mirror that shows the direction of your life. If you want to see where you will stand in 5 or 10 years, look at what you are consistently doing today. Change your routine and you change your future. Ignore your routine and your future will remain stuck in the same cycle. The power to design your destiny lies in the patterns of your everyday life because your routine silently predicts your tomorrow long before it arrives. So ask yourself today, what are the habits I'm building? Are they taking me closer to my dreams or are they slowly stealing my future? Remember, you cannot change your life until you change something you do daily.